The other day, I was on the football pitch watching my son play football, and I was talking to all the other football mums there. And obviously, it come up that I am taking my personal trainer level 3 course. And the conversation of health and fitness started coming up, and people were starting to ask questions, and people were sharing their own journeys. And one question that was asked was, how do I actually start when I'm a busy mum? And I thought that was a great question and a great video, because I'm sure there are plenty of mums out there who are over the age of 40, know that need to get into health and fitness for the longevity of their life, and don't know where to start. So I thought in today's video, I would go through what you can do to get started without completely changing your life from 0 to 100 and make it more sustainable as you go through the journey, that you continue to maintain your wellness goals, whether that is weight loss, strength, or just living a healthier life. If you don't know me, my name is Rachel. I am a fitness and wellness enthusiast. I'm also taking my personal trainer level 3 course at the moment, and I am also a fitness instructor level 2, dance teacher and menopause coach. And I like to share on this channel not only my workout videos, but information to give you what you need to be able to start living a better and healthier life. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's get into how you can change your life without overhauling your life in 24 hours. Now, first of all, don't panic. I know that you may feel that you want to run into it and just give it everything you've got. And if you're that kind of person like I am, go for it. But there are a lot of people there that may feel quite intimidated with everything that you see on social media. And when you're feeling intimidated, when you're feeling overwhelmed with all the information, rather than actually make any progress, you kind of just stop and don't actually do anything. So let's go into a few things that you don't need to do. Like I said, you don't need to completely overhaul your life, and you don't need to go on an extremely strict diet straight away. Okay, you don't even need to be on a strict diet at all. There are ways that you can have a healthy, balanced diet, getting everything that you need without depriving yourself of the things that you love. You don't need to spend hours and hours in the gym doing everything that you need to do. You can split it up, and you don't even need to go to a gym. You can do home workouts and it will still be beneficial. You don't need to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get everything in. I do personally, that's what I do. I get up at 4:30 in the morning every single morning to get my workout in, just because I am so busy with running my businesses and being a single mum. I have to find time to get it all in, but you don't have to if it's not fitting in your life. And finally, you don't need to be perfect, okay? Because perfect is not, it doesn't exist. Perfect doesn't exist. There's no such thing as perfect. All you need to do is make some small changes as you go through the journey. What you need to focus on is having a healthy lifestyle that fits you and fits your life. I'm a single mum to a wonderful little boy who runs businesses, and I do 90% of the work. You might be someone that's married with older kids and you don't need to be there as much as I do with mine. We are all different. Focus on what a healthy lifestyle looks for you and your family. Okay, the next thing you need to do is change your mindset. You need to have a mindset shift. If you keep staying in the same mindset that you're already in, you're not really going to go anywhere. So a lot of people talk about mindset. I read a lot of personal development books, and my favorite book is The Best Seat in the Universe. It helps you look at life very, very differently. But there are lots of books. Atomic Habits is a great book to read as well. And The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins, also a fantastic book for you to read too. Let me know in the comments if this is you. I'll start after the summer holidays. I'll start when life calms down a bit. I'll start after Christmas. I'll start in the new year. I'll start when things just start easing up a little bit. Things are a little bit crazy right now. I'll start after that. Let me know if that's one of your excuses. Trust me, it's been one of mine many, many times. The thing is, life is never going to calm down. There's always going to be something going on. There's always going to be a holiday like the summer holidays or Christmas or Thanksgiving or something else that's going on. The right time to start is starting right now. Like, even if it's in the middle of the summer holidays where we are in the UK right now, just start. It's a great opportunity really, because you can get outside a little bit more and start taking a bit more exercise with the kids on their bikes, and you could go walking. So there's lots of things that you can do. There is never a perfect time to start. It's like saying there's never a perfect time to start a family. You know, we want to start a family, but we want this first. It's never a perfect time. life's always going to be chaotic. There's always going to be some drama or something happening somewhere. So the best time to start, if you want to start a healthy lifestyle, is just start wherever that may be. Don't try and put it off. Don't procrastinate. Actually, just get going. So what you need to start thinking of, where your mindset needs to shift, is what can I actually do today that's realistically going to help me in my future? Is it the fact that I'm going to have one healthy meal a day? That's it. Maybe you're eating 3 very unhealthy meals every single day. So maybe you switch up breakfast and you start having a healthy breakfast every single day for the next 30 days. Or is it the fact that you're going to go out for a walk 3 or 4 times a week? Just make one small change. It's the small changes that happen consistently over time that build those habits that help with that healthy lifestyle. So when you're in a place where you're like, oh, it's too overwhelming, I can't do it, and you have that mindset of staying stuck, just say, what's the one thing I can do today to help me towards my goals? And it could simply be a yoga YouTube video, anything like that. Like I said, it's the small changes consistently over time that works towards progression. And it's also about pushing yourself when you don't want to do it. So one of the things this mum said to me was, I don't have the motivation. Motivation only comes when you take action. No one ever actually has motivation to do it. Right now, I didn't want to record this video. I had no motivation to record it. So I just hit record anyway. And now I'm in my flow and I'm ready to go. So motivation comes when you start taking action. So even if it is, I'm just going to get up off the sofa, and that's why the Mel Robbins 5-second rule comes in. Count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move straight away without even thinking about it. Start taking that action and motivation will follow. But you've got to push yourself a little bit as well. You have to have that mindset. No, I want a healthy lifestyle. I want to be here to see my kids grow up. I want to be here when my grandkids arrive. This is what my goals are. Then that makes me more motivated just to get up and do it. It pushes me to do what I need. So find something that you can have to push yourself mentally. No one else to push you, but you to push yourself. And that's where the mindset shift comes in. Number 3 is start with movement. Now, I know this can be difficult with some people. So if movement isn't an option, then you can start with fueling your body correctly. But I always find, for me personally, just from my own personal experience, is that moving my body actually helps me with my motivation. And this doesn't mean, like I said before, spending hours and hours in a gym. It doesn't even mean that you've got to join a gym. I have 10-minute workout videos on this channel that you could do. So you could just pop it on the tablet, pop it on your TV, and just do a quick 10-minute workout. There are body weight workouts, dumbbell workouts, and resistant band workouts as well. So there are plenty on my channel, but there's plenty of free workouts on YouTube that you can do. It could be going for a walk. It could be taking the stairs rather than the lift. And it could be going for a walk while your child plays football, which is what we were talking about on Saturday when I was watching my son play football with the other mums. When our kids are playing football, maybe we should do a lap of the park and do a walk, like a mum's football walk, just to get us moving again. So you could do that with a group of the football mums if you're a football mum like I am, or you could get some friends together and go for a walk. But like I said before, if your friend can't turn up, doesn't mean that you don't have to go. It means you can still go. Just make sure that you push yourself. But starting with movement, gentle movement to start with, 10-minute walk, go for a swim, bike ride with the kids, taking the stairs rather than the lift, or you're just doing one of my 10-minute workouts at home. Those little 10 minutes consistently over time builds to progression in your healthy lifestyle journey. Number 4 is to make food really simple. So you see all these things online, all these viral recipes going on social media, and it's not necessary. Just keep it simple. Keep it really simple. Don't go crazy and buy all these new ingredients. Just keep it really, really simple. So basic meals that are going to be high in protein, high in fiber. And there are plenty of videos on my channel about why you should be eating high protein, worst mistakes for nutrition, and everything else. So go and check out those channels. I'll link all my playlists in the description box below for you. You don't need to go and do any specific diet. You don't need to go and do any of these clubs that help you lose weight. And you don't need to go and follow some really strict, stupid diet online that everyone's doing right now, or the celebrity diets that everyone's doing. I'm going to do that. I always think keeping it really simple and keeping it basic and very old school, a healthy meal 3 times a day plus some little snacks in between, and treat yourself, because life's too short not to, I think is the way that it is more sustainable and manageable, and you are going to maintain any weight loss, any strength, or anything that you've been working on. So first of all is your protein. You need 30 grams of protein per meal, and that could come in yogurts, chicken, fish. There's lots of protein videos on my channel, so go and check those out next. But having protein, having healthy fats, not overly too much of consumption because they are high in calories, but we do need the healthy fats in our body as well, and those things can be in olive oil, avocado, peanut butter, nuts and seeds. So have a look at having some healthy fats in our bodies. We also need to make sure we're getting plenty of fibre in. Protein and fibre are best buds. So if you're having protein and you're having the fibre as well, your body's going to react very nicely to it. And these are things like our fruits and our vegetables and whole foods. And then obviously you've got your carbohydrates as well. Now everybody is different, and some people can have carbohydrates and it's a great fuel source for them. And some people can have carbohydrates and it's not so good. And that's the same with any of the proteins, fats and macro and micronutrients I've just talked about. But for me, I don't like carbohydrates. My body doesn't like it. It bloats and it's uncomfortable, and my body just doesn't really do well with carbs. I still eat carbs, but I eat more protein than carbs. So find what suits you, find what suits your body, and go from there. And I will link a video in the cards above for you and the description box below that you should go and watch next. The most important thing is to have really easy options available to you and having easy snacks available to you and doing a little prep work. You don't need to make massive meal prep days. Just if you're making a meal, make an extra meal, put it in the freezer, and you've got a little bit of prep work done. But having very easy basic meals and snacks available to you at home is going to stop you from buying more food, which is going to save you money, and it's going to stop you from snacking on all the goodies that maybe our kids have that we shouldn't be having. I am known to pinch a couple of my kids' sweets now and again, so maybe if we have more healthy snacks available to us, we won't be reaching out for the sugary and unhealthy treats too often. And as well, just on final note on this one, make sure that you're keeping hydrated, because sometimes we can be hungry when we're actually really thirsty. So before you eat, just make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Not that it's going to stop your hunger, but it is going to hydrate your body anyway. If you still feel hungry 10-15 minutes after you've drunk some water, then you're hungry. And if you're not, maybe you're just a bit dehydrated. Number 5 is all about recovery, making sure that you're having your recovery days. So if you start off this whole new workout plan and you're working out a little bit more and you're eating really healthy now, make sure that you are having plenty of time where your body can rest, making sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, making sure that you're trying not to get so stressed with things. And life can be stressful, so sometimes that's not possible, but trying to control it and manage it the best way that you can. As nearly a 43-year-old single mum, I know that it can be busy. You've got work, you've got kids, you've got chores, you've got extracurricular activities you need to do, you've got friends, you've got family, and it's just overwhelming. So sometimes taking that rest day, taking 5 minutes out, switching off the phone, switching away from social media, reading a book, actually being present with your kids is actually just going to recharge you physically and mentally. So it's really important that you do have those recovery days. And it's also important when it comes to food that we do treat ourselves to the things that we enjoy. If we're really strict with our diet, we're only eating health food, we won't eat anything else, it can get really, really boring, really tiring. So enjoying the odd treat, the odd takeout, the odd time out with your friend and going out and enjoying yourself is just as important. And when it comes to nutrition, having those days where you can just go and enjoy yourself and having the foods that you enjoy the most is also good for our bodies and it's good for our mind too. Number 6 is building the habits. Building habits is the most important thing that you should be doing. So the habits is what makes things last longer. So when you go all in and you just throw everything into it, you can give it really quick and then you go back to your old ways. But rather than do that, just start changing small things, changing your habits, adding habits in and being consistent with them is when things start to change. So for example, like I mentioned before, when your kid's playing football or doing some extracurricular activity outside of school, go for a walk while they do it. Rather than sit in the car and scroll on your phone, go for a walk instead. When you're cooking dinner for the evening, then prep breakfast for the next day or make sure that you're staying hydrated. Or watching some personal development on YouTube so that you can get your mindset shifting in a better way for you. So when you're prepping breakfast or lunch or dinner, just do something else along with it. You could make it a habit of when you're brushing your teeth, after you've brushed your teeth, you're just going to do a 5-minute stretch before you go to bed. And if it's in the morning, when you brush your teeth in the morning, do another 5-minute stretch and it'll just loosen you up and get you ready for the day. Just building those little tiny habits into habits you've already got is actually going to build much better habits in the long run. If you work, then during your lunch break, have your lunch and just go for a 10-minute walk. Just getting that fresh air in, or just do some steps around the building just to get that body moving again, especially if you are sat at an office job. So if you've got a 30-minute lunch break, 10-minute walk, 20 minutes to have your lunch, or you can have 15 minutes to have your lunch and then go for a 15-minute walk afterwards. It's always best to walk after food, and it just gets that body moving and the food digesting better. The final habit I'm going to give you, but if you'd like me to do another video into habits that you can do to start implementing in your life so that you can change your life in a better way without going all in too quickly and make it more sustainable, let me know in the comment box below. But the last one I'm going to give you today is before you go to bed, put your phone down and pick up a book. That's it. You do 20 minutes of scrolling before you go to sleep. So rather than do that, put the phone down, pick up a book and do 20 minutes of reading. Fiction or non-fiction, doesn't really matter, but actually reading a book rather than scrolling online is going to be much better for our brains. So if you are starting brand new this week and you want to know what habits that you should be doing, the first habit I recommend for the next 7 days is to go for a 10-minute walk, wherever that may be in your day. After work, before work, during lunch, when the kids playing football, take the kids over the park, let them kick a ball about, you just go for a little walk around the park, whatever suits you and your lifestyle. Every single day for the next 7 days, just go for a 10-minute walk. The next habit I want you to start is to start adding protein into your breakfast every single morning. If you don't eat breakfast, then add more protein into your lunch. So this could be in the shape of Greek yogurt, and it could be eggs. If it's lunchtime, you can have tuna, you can have chicken, any kind of protein source. Try and add more into it in your breakfast. Now my breakfast, if you've been here long enough, is the same every single day. It's Greek yogurt and protein yogurt mixed together with a scoop of protein powder, sunflower seeds, lots of berries, and a drizzle of honey on the top. I have that every single morning. I'm getting between 40 and 50 grams of protein straight away, and I never feel hungry until lunchtime, and that always sustains me. And I have my breakfast between 6:30 and 7 o'clock every single morning. So that's my breakfast, and I'm very much satiated until lunchtime. But if you don't do any of that, you don't have to. Just start adding in a few extra protein items during breakfast. My third one is to drink more water. I drink 2 litres of water every single day, sometimes 3, but my goal is to drink 2 litres every single day. I've always got a water bottle in my hand somewhere. I'm always carrying water everywhere I go. So making sure that I drink 2 litres of water every day is not only good for our bodies, it's great for our skin, it's great for our mind. And it's really, really good for us to keep hydrated as well, because sometimes, like I said before, we're not really hungry, we're just dehydrated. So making sure that we're hydrated all the time will stop those cravings, but will also let us know when we actually are hungry. My next habit for you is to try and do 2 or 3 workouts this week. Now, as I said, I've got workouts on my channel, or you can go on YouTube and do any workouts on there, or you can just go to the gym if you're already a gym goer. Just 10 to 20 minute workouts, that's all you need to do just to get your body moving. Strength training is going to be the best form, and there'll be a video linked in the description box below and in the cards above to say why strength training is really good. But if you're just beginning, just a simple basic workout is going to get you started. I want you to try and do 2 and maybe 3 if you can workouts this week. And the final habit I got for you for this week, for the next 7 days, is to try and wind down before bedtime. So put the phone down about 20 minutes before bed and pick up a book or listen to music, some relaxing music. You don't want to get your brain all hyped up again with some crazy music, but no real screen time, no TV, no phone, nothing like that. Just wind down and let yourself drift off to sleep naturally. You will not only have a much better sleep, but you will wake up more refreshed. So there are 5 habits that you can start this week. And if even that feels very, very overwhelming to you, then that's okay. Just pick one of them and just work on that for 7 days. And then for the next 7 days, use that one habit that you chose and choose another habit to do as well. It will take time, but sometimes the longer it takes, the more sustainable it's going to be. I know we all want quick results. I know we want to have the body of our dreams after you've eaten one salad and done one workout, but it doesn't work that way. To make sure that it's sustainable and you're going to keep that healthy lifestyle going, it's going to take time. So be patient with yourself, be consistent, and just keep pushing yourself to do it. And eventually you will get there and it will be worth every second. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Let me know what habit you think you're going to be trying next, because I would love to know. And let me know whether you find 5 habits in 1 week is a bit too much to change, or would you just stick with one? Let me know in the comment box below. And I will link all my other videos in the description box below for you, so you can go and watch them next. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. And I'll see you on the next video.